In a small village surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a young woman named Maya. Maya was kind-hearted, always ready to help others, and deeply devoted to her faith. However, she often felt lost, unsure of her purpose in life. She wondered why her path seemed so unclear when others around her seemed to know exactly where they were headed. One day, after a particularly difficult week filled with challenges, Maya decided to visit the village's wise old priest, Father Gabriel. She poured out her heart to him, sharing her fears and frustrations. "Father," she said, "I feel like I'm wandering aimlessly. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my life. Why does God's plan for me feel so hidden?" Father Gabriel listened patiently, then smiled gently. "Maya," he began, "sometimes, God's plan isn't revealed all at once. It unfolds little by little, and often, we can't see it clearly until we look back and see how all the pieces fit together." Maya looked puzzled, so Father Gabriel continued with a story. There was once a tapestry maker who created the most beautiful tapestries. People would come from far and wide to admire his work. But if you looked at the back of the tapestry while he was working, all you'd see were loose threads, knots, and a mess of colors that made no sense. But the tapestry maker knew exactly what he was doing. Each thread had its place, and each knot had a purpose. When the tapestry was finished and turned around, it revealed a masterpiece, something that no one could have imagined from just looking at the back. Maya nodded, starting to understand. "Are you saying that my life is like that tapestry?" "Exactly," Father Gabriel replied. "God is the master weaver, and your life is his tapestry. The challenges, the moments of confusion, and even the times when you feel lost, they're all threads in the hands of the weaver. You may not see the full picture now, but one day you will understand how each thread was necessary to create the masterpiece of your life." Encouraged by Father Gabriel's words, Maya returned home with a renewed sense of hope. She continued to live her life with kindness, trusting that even the difficult times were part of a greater plan. As the years passed, she found herself in situations where her experiences, once seen as obstacles, became the very tools she needed to help others. One day, as she looked back on her journey, Maya saw how every moment, both the joyful and the painful, had led her to where she was meant to be. She realized that God had been guiding her all along, weaving the threads of her life into a beautiful tapestry. Maya understood that while she might not have seen the plan at the time, God had always had one for her, and it was more perfect than she could have ever imagined. She had finally found her purpose, to trust in the plan, live with faith, and embrace the journey, knowing that she was always in the hands of the master weaver. The story's moral is that even when life feels uncertain or difficult, trust that God has a plan. Each experience, whether good or bad, is part of a greater purpose, and in time, the beauty of that plan will be revealed.